Hi everyone. So, what do you think of the new starting scene screen? I put so much effort into it. So, there's going to be some noise in the background of this stream. We've had getting some carpet installed, and the whole house is a tip. And every single time I want to move something, it's like one of those boat, fox, chicken puzzles, but with 400 different types of animals all who want to kill each other, and the boat's leaking, and it's difficult to move anything around. But so there will be hammering at some point, maybe. And also, Lilith is going to start making a lot of noise. So, does the carpet match the drapes? Who has drapes? It's 2024. No one has drapes. I just press my knob against the glass every morning. Morning, neighbours. It's a sign of dominance. Why would you get carpet installed? Carpet is evil. Well, Lilith is scared of everything and walks better on carpet, and we're trying to get some carpet for things. So, but this is actually what we're currently doing is we've had spare carpet that we're taking up. We're going to be putting the carpet we're taking up. We're putting somewhere else. It's fine. It's a whole fucking thing. Anyway. Welcome to, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. This week has been something else. We've got any chickens? Why don't I just cover everything with rugs? Because Lilith likes to catapult herself off of rugs. Like... You know, like, old cartoon characters, like Sonic the Hedgehog, used to, like, bring their arms up. The Mask, as well, I think, used to bring their arms and a leg up and then go, pew, just go off running. Lilith likes to do that. Yeah. You're moving carpet. Well, we are adding carpet to replace the other carpet, and... basically, I sold Lego and we afforded carpet with it. So, that's what we're, yeah. Why not glue the rugs to the floor? Because that's carpet. That's just how... Dan, Jerry likes to stream then. Oh, yeah, we'll have one of those. We will have one of those. My cat does that. She seems to enjoy the floor moving underneath her, lol. Life hack of 42. My dog does not like the wooden floor, but only some of the wooden floor. Bits of wooden floor in the same room either scare or don't scare Lilith. I look after very sick animals, and Lilith is the hardest to look after animal because she is a big old panicky poo. No, not the Lego. Yeah, sold some Lego. I was never really going to open it, I don't think. But it's quite old sets to the old patrons. I am in the process of packaging it up, which is taking forever to try and package it up in a way that can survive. Oh, dear. Ezra 42. Hey Dan, show these streams to my partner for the first time. They love Star Trek. Sweet. So do I. Forgot to get a drink as well. Fuck me. I can't go down the stairs because there's no carpet. I actually got a Star Trek book. I got the Cerritos Handbook this past week, and I was really happy to see that it was published by Titan Books. That was very funny. New chickens! What are their names? And have you picked names for them? Well, for, I think, the first time ever, my new chickens is first moments. I think first time ever. I'm showing off my new chickens in an upcoming video. Patrons will have already seen that video. In the Planet Zoo Farm video, the highlights video, sorry. At the end of that, I've put in my first time my chickens came out of the box. Yeah. So you will see them, and you'll see all their names, and yeah. You can find out a bit about them and see them, and yeah, they look a bit rough. They're not as rough as our other ones that turned up, yeah. Dan, how did you make the starting screen? Oh, so, what I did was, like, last week I was having issues with Dropbox. That's why I didn't have it in my files, because Dropbox decided to uninstall everything on my computer that it installed to try and move the folder for a reason that would be asked for. It was also trying to upload and download random folders. So since then I have reinstalled Windows in its entirety and Dropbox, and the problem still hasn't fixed. So what I've done is I've formatted the drive the Dropbox was on, reinstalled Windows, and now I've reinstalled Dropbox, and I'm currently in the process of... Lilith, don't you fucking dare. I'm currently in the process... I can't leave the door. I'm currently in the process of re-downloading absolutely everything, which I've paused for this stream. So, because of everything... And also, this is my now last week of finishing off Paradox's last edit. So, the way I made this was I completely forgot that I needed to have... it's the title screen for the game. I know, I'll put a bit of text on it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm lazy. No, I really am. I'm having yeah, time. But no, I just thought that would look better, you know. So that's what I've done. There you go. There's a nice starting screen. It was simply... I had that font pre-installed on my computer because, of course, I did. Is this the Steam version or the Epic? Well, it's the Steam version. That's a good question, David Howland. Oh my goodness, £50 from Amy Clark! Did I mention I love that spelling of Amy? Hey Dad, thanks for the shout out to my girlfriend last stream. Really made her day. Oh, bless you. Oh, I'm glad it made her day. Oh, Amy, welcome back, Amy. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for £50. That's another 10 centimetre square carpet. Carpet's so expensive, what the fuck? They're like, oh yeah, we'll give you a quote to do all this. It'll be about £4,500. It was one room, not a big room. We went, no. Anyway, yes. So like absolutely falls. Yeah, no, I had to quickly put that together because this is my start screen at the moment. Wow, I did good. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. Because those files haven't yet re-downloaded. Anyway. Dennis has charged my sister about £400 for a root canal, so we had to sell the concert tickets we had bought. Oh. That's fucking awful. Awful. Is this another Star Trek strategy game? No. So, this is a game that appeared on the Epic Store about a year ago. It's quite positive acclaim. People really seem to like it. It's a Telltale-style choose-your-own-adventure kind of game. Well, they can't call it Choose Your Own Adventure because that's copyrighted to fuck. But it's one of those, it's a Telltale style game. So people will talk, I get to react, you know, somebody will remember that, and then we get to, I think it's actually made by some people who used to work at Telltale as well. So, yeah, it's that kind of game. And I meant for ages to get it on Epic, but I never boot up the Epic Store, because I have ADHD, out of sight, out of mind. But it came out on Steam, and I saw it was coming out on Steam, and it came out on Steam, I think, yesterday, and I was like, fuck it, let's get it. So, yes, we're going to play a proper Star Trek game in a bit. Have you read Star Trek Resurgence prequel comic? No. Damn it, I haven't. Spock will remember this. I think Spock is in this. Because Spock has to be in everything legally. I think Spock is in this. So, be interesting to see who they got to impersonate Leonard Nimoy. Very distinct voice to impersonate. Oh, if you don't know what the things on the desk are... You see my mouse? Hang on, if I click on the game. Oh my god! Yeah. This is a pad with a double D. This is a tricorder. And this is a Cardassian butt plug. This is a chair. That's green lightning, because it's cool! Made one of those things up. That's right. That's not a chair, that's a changeling! Anyway. Should we... If I click off, is it going to go to fuck? Oh, it is. It's one of these games. Oh, God. What show is this game going to spoil? This game is set... hang on. The thumbnail had after TNG movie. So this thumbnail is... So this game is actually set slightly after TNG, I believe. So nothing. Don't think so. Actually, you know what today is? Wait, it's 2024, the 24th of May. Is today the 30th anniversary of TNG ending? Huh. Antigua with £5. Hello, my favourite space dude. I love reading the word dude with D-O-O-D because it reminds me of Soos from Gravity Falls. Hello, my favourite space dude. How you doing? I'm doing terribly, but I'm getting through it. It's post-Nemesis. Yeah, post-Nemesis before Picard. That's where this fits in. Picard Series 3, the only series of Star Trek Picard. It's also the release of... There's new Besiege DLC, booby? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. They definitely didn't send me a review copy, and it's definitely not Saturday's video, and patrons don't get to watch that video at 9 o'clock today. It's not called the Splintered Sea. Yeah, no, that is this week's video. They're like, do you want to code for the DLC? I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. I built quite a lot of things. One of the things I built in that Besiege video, you will literally not believe works as well as it does. Last episode was May 23rd. Yeah. Oh, 24th. Why do I think it was the 24th? Well, anyway, yesterday and today. 30th anniversary was yesterday when the game came out. Wow. You still got review codes? No. But from Besiege, yeah, we're getting a... Yeah. Yeah. Besiege people, they know me. They're like, yo, we made Besiege. What up? Here's a code. I'm not good at Besiege. One day I'll be able to play it properly. Dan, have you helicopter change horses blades? No. So the thing about the new DLC is that every level is set on water. They have got some beautiful, very choppy water physics, and you have to build and maneuver things like boats and rafts and whatever else you can imagine. So that is a... Is that coming to Patreon than YouTube? Yeah. Patreon just gets things 24 hours earlier. Yeah. So, yeah, it's... Yep. Yep. Oh, show resub to the list. The Shy Bye guys resubscribe, as is Ninja first, and Org Melon, and Emma Pushin, and Orc Master, and Hooded Minion, and Akabi's a God. Lifehacker42 says Twitch, the final frontier. These are the streams of the Gamer Nerd3. Author, maybe. It's 13-year mission to seek it. Oh god, it's about to end. To seek out new games and new Doctor Who episodes. To boldly go through to boldly joke about things nobody bothered to before. That is literally me. That is literally me. It's now a good time to admit I know nothing about Star Trek. Yes, because you could then get fucking watching. Tickler says I just threw raw fish at my neighbour. Just that fish. You just call it a fish. You just yeeted a goldfish. Was it theirs? Were you returning it? Neon says I always like Star Trek a teensy bit more than Star Wars. So, I never saw the original Star Wars films. So my first Star Wars film was Star Wars Episode 1. So I don't really give a fuck about Star Wars. Water physics that are choppy or water physics for choppy water? Water physics for choppy water. The physics are legitimately brilliant. It's, yeah. It's pretty fucking good. Timberlake! Captain's Log, still on Flash. Dan Peter, put up a time counting a stream. Oh, that's ominous. But you're wrong about all the other ones, so I don't really care. Abby Spokes. Hey, Abby. How you doing? Hello, Daniel. That's me. My dad is supposed to come out of hospital today. Yay! And his dad, his mum's gone to hospital today. Oh, God. The old swap of thing. Well, I've had the chicken equivalent of that, Abby, because we got our new chickens saved, and fucking Twinkle gets sick. And fuck it, we're now 200 something quid down because of Twinkle. But that's fine, that's what we do, we look after them. Twinkle just actually got an egg lodged inside her, so we had to have it removed, and we've got she's on the contraceptive implant thing, but it's for dogs, and we don't know how long it's going to last, and lots of things. Oh, God. She's okay. Today she was okay. We had to go back in 40 hours if she was not okay, but she's back. She's got to check up next week. But no, they did a fondle of her and like could feel a lump, and the last two times can feel a lump has been, yeah, this is a tumour in a chicken that we need to put down. We got an X-ray, and it was just an egg. Like what's flying past these windows right now. These are all eggs just being fired out of my new chickens. Yeah, so you're like, oh, just please let someone just be well. But no, it seems that Twinkle's going to be okay, which is good. Okay, good. But yeah, you'll see the new chickens on some... Chickens get some constipation. Well, it was a soft egg, so she's had a calcium deficiency. I don't know why, because they've got calcium-rich food, and they also have like crumbled oyster shell in their thing, like this big barrel of it that they always are scoffing. But sometimes they just sort of lay softer eggs. So for a few days she's been laying softer eggs. But yeah, she had this egg that just got lodged in the side of her on her left-hand side. So she was still trying to pass other eggs. So we could see that she was just looking a bit unwell. But yeah, but they managed to get it out whole. And this egg is like, it's like a water balloon, but with a bit of slightly more, the shell feels more solid, but it's as squidgy as a water balloon. It's just blub, 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 blub. Fucking weird. Really weird. But yeah, how did the egg taste? It would have tasted probably like a normal egg, but decided to not eat that one. Shy Bye Guy says, honestly, don't think I can handle looking after all the animals you do. I have so much respect for the care you and Rebecca put in. 17 we've got now. We've got 17 animals, mostly rescues. This week has been stressful because the old chickens and the new chickens aren't in the same coop yet. Matilda, I will break you psychologically if you try and get through that door. See, what I like to do is I like to threaten my animals with threats that they just don't understand. Are you doing it again? Are you doing it? It makes you feel better. Because I'm not raising my voice, but I'm letting her know there's a thing there. But I could also say horrific shit. I love that about dogs. Oh, dear. Yeah. Can they lay long? Eggs come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. But eggs are really useful because they can see you can see how they're doing, which is nice. Are the dogs the only non-rescues? I think so. Hang on, I've got to go back through a lot. No. The dogs aren't the only non-rescues. The budgies were in this little tiny pet shop when we went. Budgies. Because I wanted to look after birds and see what it was like to look after birds and handle birds before I went on to chickens and stuff. I just love bird song and it's just calming and nice. So I'm a rescue. Actually, that's a really important one. I am definitely a rescue. Yeah. Vibes threats are not acted by. Oh yeah, you say horrible things. Lived on my farm my whole life, never heard of that egg problem before. Yeah, so if you get your chickens, because my chickens are all rescues. 18 months old, we get them because that's when chickens get put down, which is the kind word for thrown into a thresher. They are literally 18 months. Chickens are just slaughtered, right? They're just literally thrown away because they stop laying eggs as much. But because they've been laying eggs for from 4 months to 18 months, they're just laying eggs and doing nothing but. So they're in really bad state. Like these, if you get a chicken, it can live like 8 years. We've lost half of our chickens already after a year and a half. I think we've had them for now. They're more prone to things like cancer and stuff like that. So you may not have seen that because it is a problem with just sort of a chicken going through a shit growing up time. That I then kind of shoulder the burden of a little bit. But yeah, so if you raise them all from chicks and stuff, that'll be the deal. But if they're rescues, those sort of problems are more likely. But I do love taking in the rescues. In the video, it's literally the first time we open the box and we just put them straight onto grass. It can be a little bit overwhelming. We try not to we try not to blow their fucking minds with it, but we do put them on grass straight away because I'm like, you know what? See that grass. I just want them to know they're free. And then they have to go in a small thing for a week and a bit, just so the other chickens can see them and get used to them. So they're in a very small space right now. Not very small; it's a lot bigger than the space they were in. But they're in a small space compared to like the rest of the setup, and they'll be let into that Sunday night. We're going to merge them at 1 a.m. because you put them all in the same coop at night. It's fucking weird. I don't really know But it works. Chickens, if they fall asleep around new friends, they go, oh, this is fine. It's very weird. Yeah. But you'll see, I mean, so we got a new chicken called Midge. Sorry, we'll stop talking about chickens. We'll play the Star Trek game at some point. We got a new chicken called Midge, and when she comes out of that box, you will just see what an unwell chicken looks like. They've all got all their feathers, or most of their feathers. Quite a few around their neck missing, but she just looks really unwell. But because she's got her comb, because comb's that's bit at the top is supposed to be bright red vertically up. Hers is pure white and off to the side, just flop right over. It's a really unhealthy look for chicken, but she's already, it's only been a few days, and she's already starting to get colour back in that coop, so that's a nice thing. Yeah. It's wonderful. Yeah. Have you ever gotten a double yolk egg to Spellbinder? I think we've had one. I think it was yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had one. But yeah. No, they're very rare. I have started giving my chickens back their eggs. They get like one a day, like per 3 chickens at the moment, because it's a really good source of protein. They've started kind of eating them, and I was like, maybe they just want, like, if they feel like there's a protein deficiency, I'm going to give them to them. Like, they didn't seem unwell or anything, but they scoff an egg each. But yeah, they're cute. I love them so much. They just we've been up literally because we've sort of divided up the coop. We're up. I say we. Rebecca's up for most of it. I've been up for a couple of them, but up at 5 o'clock in the morning with the first light to let them out so they don't make any noise because they don't want to piss off neighbours and things. And yeah. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Chickens go crazy for eggs. Chickens go crazy for anything. They truly do. The chickens are dicks. They're not as bad as cats. Like, cats are the worst. But I've had a falling out with this. I've had to have some of my chickens out. You know, I have my chickens outside and stuff. Like if they're out of the enclosed run, which is a nice big run for them. If they're out of that and they're on the grass, I have to be there because there's, people leave cats off. Seen a lot of cats recently. I had 3 cats sitting on a thing, and I properly. What I do is, because the cats need to know, don't come to this fucking place. So me and 2 fucking massive dogs just go pelting at them as fast as possible, because I need them to go, you can't be in here, it's not safe. Like, it is. I'm actually, honestly, if a cat got in with the chickens, I'd be more worried about the cat, to be perfectly honest. But the cats killed my pet rat. I had not pet, but I had a rat living in my garden. We were giving scraps and stuff too. And they killed him. I found his little rat body. That was really sad. And I gave him a burial. He was very kind. He was a nice little rat. But yeah, that's why my dogs. Oh, they have cats. They have tags. Oh, they have tags. They're all healthy looking. They're just people just letting their cats out. It's not good for the cat. It's not good for the local environment. Yeah. Any trouble with any foxes? No, foxes around here, which there's a lot of, are just super chill. Foxes are super chill. I've always enjoyed them. They're really just like, yeah. Yeah. Showbug says, recently found out the wild hens lay about 12 eggs a year and farm hens lay hundreds. Really made me question about how ethical egg farming is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's really not. They lay and they lay and they lay, and it's really just, yeah. And they do slow down as they get older. But we do want them to. I mean, our current ones are still laying like every other day. But yeah. Yeah. Reincarnation is rare. I want to come back as one of your pets. This would be amazing life. I don't think I've been that good this life, lol, says Cheese Chats. That's a very kind thing to say. It's just a wet chickens all day. I'm more than happy for that, I've seen chickens eat other chicken eggs approximately 2 seconds after being laid, and they've had feed all day long and scraps. Liam Gallagher, that happened. I saw one of my chickens lay for the first time ever, because my girls unlanded the coop, because that's the bit where the smaller run is. So during the day, we've given a new place to lay, but they haven't quite worked out. So, you do rub rags and things, but they're still not quite worked out. But Sam just kind of looked at me and went, "Ruck," and laid an egg, and the other ones just went, boom, and then she turned around and went, boom, and just started eating it. But yeah. What do you do with the eggs that your chickens lay? Some we feed back to them, some go to the girls because it's healthy protein, and the rest we eat. Or give to neighbours and people, because then neighbours don't have to buy eggs. Because, oh my god, you get so many fucking eggs. I saw somebody asking for my guinea pigs are rescues. Yes, all my guinea pigs are rescues. And I can't remember where I was on the Twiddlies. I was on Abby Spooks. Yes, we talked about Abby Spooks this one, didn't we? Delonius! Hey Dan! For my friend's birthday, I'm going to give a bunch of his friends an app that tracks his location. Oh, homemade. And he has to escape while they track him down. Cash prizes at the end if he escapes. Any ideas for fun twists? Oh my goodness. Yeah, give him power-ups. Let him have... That's amazing, by the way. Give him, like, 3 power-ups that he could use at any point. Like, make his little tracker go off in a different direction for a minute. Or vanish. Let him vanish for a few seconds. Or double up. Split it off into 2. One that goes off Roundly and him. Give him, like, little lifelines that he can use. I mean, you said that the app is homemade, yeah. So, if you want to give him sort of some counterpoints, that would be... yeah, just so he can hide away. I'll just give him cocaine. Alright, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it as well. Typical programmer response. Why don't they just have cocaine? Luna J, woo, has resubscribed. Finally moved my new place. Double year 2 of uni, woo! Well done. Smithy Sauce says, hello, Enrod. Is that my new nickname? I like it. And welcome for the resubscribed. John number 5, another wrestling story. I was filming ringside an indie show, and I got a money shot for heels sitting on the floor. Then Spitwire later found out was chewing tobacco in my eye. I don't know how to react or if I should. So to sell it, so I just kept filming. After I talked to backstage, and he profusely apologised, saying he was aiming for the camera. He's a cool dude, so I'm not mad. I've been wondering where MJF is. Yeah, I love wrestling, man. Wrestling's the best shits. Wrestling is the best. Two best sports in the world. What are they? Wrestling, yes. Darts, correct. Robot Wars. Wait, wrestling, Robot Wars, darts. That's the 3. That's the 3. SAC Maps has resubscribed, as is O Natus, and Daximus CMV, and Aces High 54. This is Dan, have a good stream. Gonna try and watch in between signal spots while on train. Ah, yes, that's a good excuse, isn't it? I'm going through a tunnel. Oh, I can literally do that right now. I think the next episode of Doctor Who is a Star Trek episode. I think we're going to see the return of Red Jack. And me saying Red Jack, I think 2 Star Trek fans just went, because there's like a character called Mad Jack. And I'm like, shit, is that just going to be Red Jack? Are we doing a Red Jack story? Is this a Red Jack story? I legitimately think we're doing... That's my nerdy reference. Oh, you want me to hide it? Well, tough. Lord Nuts are Pub Darts. Pub Darts, Aspie Dog. Okay, what's his name? Was it Luke Little? Tearing the place up. Just won the Premier League. Oh. Who is Jack and why is he red? Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of New Who? You mean New Who? New Who's been very good. Speaking of Doctor Who, yay or nay on Boom? Not Moffat's best, 9 out of 10. I think was the best review I saw of it. It's an absolutely fantastic episode. Not my favourite of the season. I still preferred Devil's Court. But it was fantastic, Doctor Who, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, it was good stuff. Dan, have you watched Inside Number 9 yet? Final series this month. Series 9, yes. I have never watched Inside Number 9. It is too scary. However, it is. I watched like one, I'm like, oh fuck no, this is way too much. I've seen like the non-horror episodes, and I love all of them. But there's, it's not my thing. However, Josh C, I do have the scripts. They do beautiful versions of hardback versions of the script for every episode, and I read them for the scary episodes, so I can still enjoy them. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's been happening. Anyway, that's the thing. Did I say Radical Dan, Sam Phoenix, Lucy's Dragon have all resubscribed? Constant Archaeologists. Who are you? I don't know. Something. League of Gentlemen. I do love the League of Gentlemen. Wait, a bit out of the loop for Doctor Who. Is Moffat still running the show? No public key reveal party. Moffat left. Was replaced by Chris Chibnall, who is then left, and Russell T Davies has taken over again, who did the first from 2005 onwards with Rose and Eccleston and Tennant, and Moffat has just written all one off, actually two off because he's doing the Christmas special as well. But yeah, it's you haven't watched the 14th Doctor episode, The Giggle. Incidentally, that is everywhere because they're fantastic. So I can see a Trickster appearance. Yeah, I can see that. Oh my god, I didn't notice that at all. I mean, the new companion was in the last episode for no reason whatsoever, and I'm like, what the fuck? The name called Monday, which comes after Sunday, and Susan Twist was the ambulance, and it's all over. It's everywhere. So much stuff. Sorry, I will talk about Doctor Who forever if you let me. The Big Finish, the Doctor Who audios are currently doing their yearly competition that you can enter, where you can the winner gets to write a Big Finish story, and you just have to basically pitch a small Trips Big Finish story. So just basically more of an audiobook kind of one. But this year it has to be Time War based, and all the ideas I had, none of which were Time War based. So I was like, shit! But I've now come up with a nice, very succinct, small, tiny, tight idea that I'm not going to talk about here, because I'm entering a competition with it. So I just need to finish writing that as well. But yeah, what could I talk about longer? Chickens or Doctor Who? Why not both? Wait, that was the new companion? Yes, Monday, the actress playing Monday. Actor playing Monday? I think people say actors now for actors. The actor... Yeah, there's no point in gendering, is there? The actor who plays Monday is... I can't remember their name, but they are the next companion. They've already been announced as the next companion. So, yeah. Interesting. Wild Blue Yondu was the exact type of horror I like to write myself, says Akashu Shoo Shoo. The third episode, I was like, damn, they saw my shtick. Oh my god, for me, Loki Series 1, man. Loki Series 1, while planning out and sort of writing big chunks of Paradox, I was like, oh, fuck. This is getting really close. But no, it's stayed away, which is nice. But if you like Loki, that's probably the closest to my book that's ever been made, which is nice. But yeah, anyway, so what we do? Do I read all the thingies? Read that. Mr. Kazano2! Ah, heck, you ready for Days of Our Lives Trek Edition? Days of Our Lives Trek Edition? What, am I going to be like characters in comas and dropping dead? And this character's Genie something. Is Monday the next companion, or is the actor playing a new character? Both have been officially announced as the truth. Yeah. I don't know. Millie's sticking around too, though. Yes! Which is nice. Are you looking forward to the opportunity to vote Tory in a few weeks as constant ecologist? Mods, I need a ban. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to just picture Rishi Sunak's wet face. God, you know what I hate most about the Tories, right? Let's just get this out there, then we can get on with it. It's that fucking... It's the fact that him standing out in the rain to make that announcement was discussed by so many people, and somebody went, yeah, don't have an umbrella. Go out and you look like a man of the people, like you're a fighter. It's like Rocky. Like, I know that conversation happened somewhere. They had to, like, it's pissing down. Just use a fucking umbrella, you twat. But it's such a, so much fucking pantomime. That's what it is. I challenge you to 6 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels instead of 4. It's just fucking bollocks. But yeah, there will be a Jenny Lecky live stream on the 4th of July. Thank you, Thomas Stevens on YouTube for the name Jenny Lecky. Oh my god, I saw Amy sent another 50 over. Did you just send another? Amy. That's how I'm going to tell you off. Please save me money, kind sir. You need more than me. Oh, I don't. I just spend my money on chickens and what else do I spend money on? Pokemon cards. I've got to do the new Pokemon cards. Have arrived. There will be a Pokemon card stream probably this weekend if I get the time. Rebecca and I'll just do a random live stream where we open up the new Pokemon set that just came out. They didn't use the fucking expensive media room they built. Yeah, because it turned out it was too expensive, and you can't now use it because people think it's too expensive. Anyway, thank you, Amy. God bless. £100. That is money that I will literally spend on many chicken feed. Chris Marshall of the YouTube's $10. Hey Dan, I just want to say you're the reason I got to Star Trek with your Voyager Elite Force complete. I fucking love that game. And I'm obsessed. Love all Trek. Yes, even Discovery. It's okay to love Discovery, right? Discovery. I've come to terms with Discovery being its own thing. Discovery just does that. It's got that Marvel-esque. There's one Marvel-esque trait I don't like, which is when there's like a big gunfight happening, or there's a battle happening, or they've got to be like quiet on a stealth mission, or there's like a big timer, there's something's going to explode, and that's the moment they choose to sit down and have the heart-to-heart feelings talk, right? Don't do that then. I really don't like that. I want that aside. So Discovery, it's not finished yet, but I know this is the last series. How many times in this series alone? In fact, how many episodes since their last was a heart-to-heart talk in the middle of a very dangerous position? I bet it's not been that many. Thank you, Chris Marshall. And I'm glad you're loving Star Trek. It is the best thing in the world. Over the Horizon. Hey, Dan. Been watching since year 8. Back in 2015. You helped me a lot. God bless you. Yeah, that's year 8. Oh, I remember year 8. Over the Horizon. I don't have any fun memories of year 8, but I hope it's been better for you. Dax for CMV says they just did that in the latest episode. You are shitting my britches. Did they really? There's one episode of Discovery left. Oh, shit. I'd be interested to see how it ends. I'm not going to watch a series. Did they really do that in the last episode? Oh, dear. Anyway, what else? It's Sundown with 100 Tiddlies. Just got approved for a transfer and now get to live in Scotland. Hey! Oh, I love Scotland. Also, this first new stream that I've caught live as I work night shift. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Hello, yes, we will start playing a game at some point. I'm not kidding, saying Dax of CV. It was so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. To be fair, the heart-to-heart while standing on a mine was the entirety of Boom. Was it a heart-to-heart? Did anyone talk about their feelings? Or was it actually functional dialogue about the danger that they're in? The heart-to-heart ended up being everything that the Doctor needed to utilise to save the day. Just saying. Anyway, McSpooge! Hey there, this year's been fucking awful. Top down my grandma dying yesterday. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I've gone through that recently. It's not fun. Have some bits for keeping me sane through your content. I'll see you on the VOD, which is my favourite way of watching. I will see you on the VOD, McSpooge. I hope you... it's been a year for that. I lost one of my uncles this year. And then nobody told me about the funeral. But that's the thing that I will bitch about later. Deep breath, Dan. We can get through things. We can get through things, McSpooge. We can. Even shitty years. Ever-loving Bit Flipper has resubscribed for 65 months. Did I say Grumpy Straight has resubscribed? Yes. Shit, before we get started, actually, I had to sort out that complicated feelings for each other while infiltrating enemy warship. Oh, dear. So funny. Oh, dear. If there's one positive discovery, it's that we started Star Trek on TV. Yes! And it gave us Strange New World. You know? Yeah. Picard's History, yeah. Lower Decks and Prodigy. Well, Lower Decks came from a Twitter account. I have the original Lower Decks book somewhere. When it was the Star Trek, the 8th season that didn't exist. Yeah, Star Trek Warped. It's over there. Which you can still get hold of. Star Trek Warped. It's Mike McCann's Series 8 of Star Trek Next Generation that never existed, and it's very funny. And you should totally read that. Mike Bithell says, "This any good, Dan?" Hi, Mike Bithell. I don't know. I haven't played yet. I've been talking for 52 minutes about chickens and Doctor Who. I've still not watched Pacific Rim, but I have bought it. So there we go. I bought it on an Apple product because I use a Mac to write now. Not with Paradox, that's still locked very much to a computer, but I write on a Mac. I'm a Mac boy. Yeah, Mike, live podcast, let's do it. Classic Dan, thank you, Mike. I got a new chicken. It's been a time. It's been a time. We all know what times we're having. Where are we on the things? Night Freak 123 has resubscribed, and Ikasane celebration Twillies because I just finished university. Hey, don't know if I passed yet, so maybe too early to celebrate. Yeah, but it's done, isn't it? It's done. Now I'm just floating about feeling empty because I have nothing to do. Hey, hope you're all well. Oh, bless you. Dan P says, "Who's Mike Bithell? He sounds like a cool guy who makes cool things." But instead of that, you put whoop. You put P at the end of who. He does sound like a cool guy. Whoop, makes cool things. I'll try to remember that for the intro of the next podcast. Yeah, Mike Bithell. What's Mike Bithell doing these days? Does anyone know? Remember, the Thomas Was Alone guy? Did that triangle game? Wait, was it it was a rectangle, I think. And then, this was John Wick game. And then what else was there? I don't know. I hope they're not working for like a monolithic corporate entity. Rectangle with feelings. I mean, the rectangle did have feelings, but those feelings were not done during the action scenes, right? There was very... Even... Oh my god. People referencing the fact Mike Bithell looks like a guy who can't jump. But Taylor saying, "Can you jump in this game?" Show by guy says he hasn't discovered the jump button. There's the listeners! They're real! I knew people listen to that stupid podcast I make with Mike Bithell. Here's I'm going to give you a little bit of a breaking news story for Paradox. Mike does get a reference in it. Mike has a little shout out to Mike Bithell. There's actually quite a few little Easter eggs and stuff. But yeah. But we'll see. Oh, it says so happy to arrive on Steam in the corner. Has it always said that? I don't know. Has it always said that? I swear that wasn't there a second ago. Oh! What the fuck? It's left! Okay, interesting. Right, so, we're all caught up with Twiddlies. Again, thank you, Amy Clark, for basically funding this live stream. Still waiting for Thomas Was Alone Battle Royale. Thomas Was Alone Extraction Shooter when. Choices. I don't know what choices means. Credits. Extras. Tour the Resolute. Oh shit, we can go around the ship. I know, Matilda. Jesus. Do it. Mr. Elaine says, only reason I stuck with the 13th Doctor was so I could hear you and Mike rip it to shreds. Yeah. Joe said the podcast is my favourite media podcast that mostly doesn't talk about the topic it says it will talk about. It's just this. If you like this bit, but wanted somebody with more charisma talking as well, then that's what the podcast is. Anyway, this is... I can't remember. Star Trek Resurgence, which has just come out on Steam in the last couple of days. Also, shit, I'll tell you what else came out today. We will get to the game, I promise. Starstruck Vagabond is out now. Which, I didn't know what time it was releasing, so I went for this instead of that. Maybe the next stream? I might just do it on a 3 Fab Games Friday. It's going to be a loaded one, because it's going to have Animal Will in it. But that's the next game from Yahtzee Croshaw. So, yeah. I'm excited for that. I don't believe this is a game, it's just a GIF. yeah, it's Yahtzee's, I was going to say second game, but it's not, because Yahtzee did all those adventure games that I enjoyed. Actually, if you ever want to, Yahtzee does great commentaries on those adventure games on his YouTube channel, Yahtzee19. The Consuming Shadow, that was the game before, which was a very, very good sort of roguelike horror with some graphics. There's some graphics in there. But yeah, Star Trek Vagabond is available now. And I'm excited. Veggie Snake says, poetic irony that the moment you start to play, I have to leave. Ah! Well, you're here for the now, weren't you, Veggie Snake? I'll catch you on the VOD later, but I hope you enjoy this game. Quick warning, the game saves at the beginning of each chapter, so be careful about exiting to the menu. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right. We're now going to begin Welcome to Star Trek Resurgence, a Telltale-esque Star Trek game set just after Nemesis, but before Picard Series 1, which features a story set on the USS Resolute. I believe the only returning character is Spock. I don't know how he's returning, but like, we're gonna fucking find out. And that introduction was for the live stream highlights, where I've realised having a proper introduction's a good fucking idea. Anyway, shall we hit play? How's the audio levels? I might put the audio up when people start nattering. I might put the audio up fucking right now. Background music, because it's going to be a people talking game, so I actually want to hear things talking. Whoops, I just clicked on the button. I didn't mean to click on the button. I didn't. Okay, so I'd love when with his VOD voice on. Alright, let's go. Hit play. Empty slot, empty slot, empty slot. That's what they call me, baby. Begin. This is a dramatic labs adventure. The relationships and event you're about to experience will be shaped by the choices you make. Events occur in real time. Boom, ching, boom. That was supposed to be the 24 clock, but it sounded a bit funkier. Oh. That's space, alright. From Dramatic Labs. So fucking dramatic. Oh! In real life, asteroid fields are miles apart. Yay! Shuttle! Interesting bum on that shuttle. Looks like a Goddard cross.
Stardate 57931.4.
57 what now?
The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission.
New mission.
And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
Change is never good. Boo, change. We did subtitles. I did turn them on.
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Uh-oh. Ion storm. That's never good. Oh, yeah. Probably don't go that close to it. Probably go a little bit up. Oh, what's the button for call your tits? Oh, shit! Oh! Quick time event! I caught it! Oh, look at me! I'm built to be this.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Don't drop your fucking pad, you twat.
I'm not great with flying.
Oh, you have come to the wrong
these little
fucking
shuttles
place.
Are the worst.
I've seen worse. Don't worry about it.
Stick around in Starfleet and you'll be sure to see worse than this. I have.
And you're here to talk about it.
In the flesh.
That's good.
We're respected by the things that you say. Okay. I'll be careful then. I've got to try and pause
Sorry,
it.
I'm a...
Okay. I did turn subtitles on. I inverted Y as well, and I turned off motion blur. For some reason, the subtitles turned
a
themselves
little
off.
anxious.
There we go.
I hadn't noticed.
There we go.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
Cool. Never been there.
So am I.
Wait, what's my rank? I didn't check my pips. Oh, space shot!
Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
Oh my god, I love starships. Ooh! Look at that big boy down the bottom. I like the little ditty starbase. Fat boy in class yet? Change of station! Beep, beep, beep. I wonder why I had a different bum. That's definitely a Goddard class. Everybody off. This is your stop. That guy's not coming. He's changed his mind. Talked to me for 5 minutes and talked him out of it. Check in at security. Oh, wait, I can actually move around? Oh, shit. Oh my goodness, I'm in security. I'm in security. Yes, I am in security.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space.
Can I just live here?
Long way from home now.
I always wanted a TV show set on a starbase, a big one around Earth. It's so pretty. Give it 10 minutes before the ship is on fire. I'm not even on the ship yet, but yeah.
Commander?
Thank you. 3
I'm
pips.
not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe not the
you've
flight
heard of
training
the
part.
Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished
Can't
in
say
the
that about my
top
boy.
20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the academy.
That's very impressive.
So, there's that.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
I mean, the Kobayashi Maru, everybody fails, so you can't come to the top in it. Apart from Kirk, that one time. But he cheated and ate an apple, so it's
Please
fine.
place your hand here.
Okay,
There for a few seconds.
can do. Which one's my hand again? I literally bought
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait,
an outfit.
you're Jara Rydek?
I guess so.
You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test.
Yeah, -- 1, bitch.
You finished in
No,
what,
that's right,
like
damn
the
it.
top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before.
Gotta be nice.
I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
The pleasure is mine. Ensign,
Paul Calloway.
good to meet you.
Ensign
I
Calloway.
believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
Aww.
See you on the Resolute.
See you later, boy. I literally bought a Voyager jumpsuit the other day, and I completely forgot to put it on for this stream. But I don't know the thingy anyway. Oh my god! Ghost! Ghost! What do we do about this? What do we do about this spatial anomaly? Red alert! Red alert! Hello? You appear to be hovering ever so slightly. It's just a gravitational plating failure. That's fine. Gravitational plating failure. It's all good. Uh oh. From Software Boss waiting for me here.
Good day, Commander.
Good day. Is that it? Is that your... Oh, there's a fucking Starfleet greeter. Anyway,
I remember my
hello!
briefing. Commander Ermot is a Bolian.
Bolian,
So I'm
got it.
looking for someone with blue skin.
Yeah, alright. Oh, bye! Do you have blue skin? I don't think I should judge people based on their skin. I mean, that's very anti-Star Trek, but I do want to see what's down here. Ooh, oh! Love a starbase. I used to hang out in that starbase in Star Trek Online a little bit too much. Just gotta remind myself that I'm married and life is good. Okay, we're good! I did so fucking well in life, jeez. Hey, there's a Bolian at the back there. And an Orion by the look of it there. Ooh, information!
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Nice. Okay, thanks for asking. Ooh, what food have we got? A replicated meal.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Who replicated this meal? How sad were they going? What do you want for your meal? Potato, bread, what appears to be just other bread, and 3 bits of uncooked garlic. Yeah, that'll do. That'll hit the spot. Some sort of fucking deconstructed bread. It's just bread. It's bread and a potato. What the fuck? This person's nailed it. They've gone for bread, but they got a bit of meat to put in their fucking sandwich. Again, 2 bits of garlic. Oh, sorry, is there a garlic problem with the regeneration? Regeneration? The fucking
Excuse me.
replicator. Excuse me. That's posh, for go fuck yourself. Replicate me some... Ooh, food service. Oh, I love Elcars, man. Elcars are so pretty. I don't know. Hello, Commander Ermot. Oh, I hope you Commander Ermot.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek.
Thank you.
I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander,
Oh, we're gonna go sit down and have a talk.
I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here.
Bit of an anstorm.
This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now.
Bit bumpy.
I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It was a bit bumpy, but otherwise okay.
My apologies. This storm is unlike anything I've seen before.
It's got cool green lightning.
We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice.
Sorry, no
From
cell.
everything I've read and everything
Cell.
I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all.
You
To
have
our little research vessel.
Oh.
I'll do my best to live up to expectations.
Yes. Such a Star Trek
Sure
thing to
you'll
say. I'm
adjust.
so into this.
And if I can help in any way, just let me know.
Sorry, sci-fi says have a species that is what if people were blue. Paradox doesn't. Oh, look at that ship reveal. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. I need 10 models of it. Where's Eagle Moss?
The USS Resolute.
Love those
She
nacelles.
may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
Same.
It was an accident?
Equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame.
Ooh.
It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
Sorry for your loss.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
How's the crew now? Well, looking
It's been
forward.
6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled. But I hope that a new mission will help them move forward. If not, move on. Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time. And I'm glad you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first.
Good bit of
Until
advice.
they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Thank you. Always good to have a sense for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
I love starships, man. His ad says, do you think it'd be bad if you unzipped his face? Yeah, probably. Ah, there's a proper shuttlecraft. Someone's been in the holodeck.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
I got just the thing. I could use the ODN recoupler, or I could use the plasma torch. Plasma torch. Yeah, that'll cut it free. Clear the corrosion. Vaporize. Oh, I should put the right analog stick in the middle. Yeah, and again. Let's do it again. Oh, what a game that's just this. Best uniforms. I don't think that the blue is the best uniforms. I'm much for TNG, Voyager. It's my kind of jam. Alright. Bolt. And then twisty, twisty. Oh, the other way. Twisty, 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 twisty. And then chicka-pow. Oof. I took a power in. Whee! Look at that! New fusion core. This power armor's going to be up and running in no time. Twisty, 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 twisty. Oh! That and RT.
Is that?
Done! Oh, the lower decks! Yay! Oh, that sound fills me with so much happiness.
I thought that thing was totally fried.
Good jump. Completely disregards so many
Nice
health and
work,
safety
Carter.
chronicles. I'm gonna have to write you up.
Nothing to it, Millie.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Ow! Wait, I'm this guy. But oh my goodness! Can I go look at the shuttlecraft? Can I go with the shuttlecraft? Oh, there's a run button. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just need to.
Yes, you're in my light.
Oh, sorry.
Fine. I didn't want to go in. Ooh, space field. I want to touch it. I want to go. Oh,
The
still.
storm looks pretty bad. Just another reason why we need to get this ship ready.
It is. Let me touch it. Oh, I wanted to go.
Come on!
Shut up. I'm looking at cool starships. Goddard class. The Melville. That's a fucking thing of you. That is such a gorgeous little shuttle design. Isn't that just delightful?
Carter Diaz!
What? Fuck off. I'm looking at things. I'm going to go down and touch the teleporter pad. Oh, look at this. Ooh, it's so shiny. Take me to outer space. Okay, people are not starting to look at me. I need to go.
Hurry up!
What do you mean, hurry up? You didn't even genuflect for the front of the sign. That's part of what we do, you know? Hey. Good, now she's gone. I can actually have a better look at the so, what are you working on? Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh, you don't want to do that.
Time's a wasting.
Oh, Christ. Okay, coming. Hello. Ooh, nice corridor. Very padded. I like a good padded corridor design. So when you get shot and fall on it, Wolf doesn't get as injured. Are you walking backwards? Oh, you're just inspecting some backward shit. Sometimes you can inspect backward shit. Oh, there's music. Ooh, a Jeffrey's tube. Nom, 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 nom. Fuck, hang on. Camera's gone berserk because I was walking backwards.
Engineering.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we
She's a
get on the road.
drill!
I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
You and me working
I was ready
together,
to chat.
we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
It didn't seem it. Cool, what's Star Warp?
Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
Shavak in the house.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you.
Hello,
Point
Vulcans.
I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Edsolar on repeated occasions.
Sorry for the delay.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it does not happen again.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the
Please let me go on the
structural
exterior of the hull.
integrity for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready.
Talk Vulcan
Best
to a
chief
Vulcan.
engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be
Sensors?
more severe at our destination, the Hotari system.
Ooh, Atari system.
You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes, Commander
Roger that.
Chovak.
Subtitles didn't know who they
All
preferred them.
hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule.
You worry too much.
Consequences be damned.
You gotta have some faith, Millie. Starfleet Command wouldn't send us out if we weren't ready.
6 months ago, I probably would have said the same thing. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa. Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
Yeah, no button much.
They may not be the same crew we started out with, but they're still Starfleet.
This guy fucking loves
They'll
Starfleet.
know what to do when the time comes.
I prefer the scientific method. Evidence over assumptions. Hold on.
They'd let a ginger on board for love.
Hey, Miranda.
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
It's Miranda. Miranda classes are named after her.
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna take the high road here, pretend you didn't say that, and welcome you aboard.
He's a better diplomat than I am.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Saurian brandy.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Let's fucking go.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Good to go.
Ow. That was really loud.
See you on the other side.
Just immediately die.
Activating magnetic souls.
That's so your soul doesn't fly away during the thing. Hang on. Boop. Cool. Tap on the glass that stretches the fish. Cool. Oh shit! Do the flip. Oh.
That view never gets old.
Fucking love Star Trek, man.
Let's go.
U.S.S. Resolute. Akira class? White nacelles? Ah, this is fucking incredible. All hands, battled ship!
Captain Solano
Oh, fuck.
should be here momentarily.
Okay. I'm having a good time. Bloop.
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobliads. But
Gobliats.
my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
Isn't that just like
And
food?
help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Oh, I'm super excited to get potatoes, garlic, and bread. So she's space diabetic. Yeah. Voyager badge. Did they all go to that on that thingy? They must have done. There's a model train, so I'm really going to check that out, because I don't have autism. Hello!
He's still got a thing for trains.
And who doesn't? They're amazing.
The warp engines of their day, apparently.
Just looked it up. The USS Resolute is a Centaur class. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I'll show you some progress from Twitter really quickly. Biggie Sparks has subscribed, as Jasper Exists, and Collapson, and Rodolfo Vossoloflo says love from Brazil Dan. Also, where you at One Piece? Skypiea. They're in a dome and they're fighting a big snake. Constant Kakologis. What is this Star Trek which you speak? The best thing in the world. Timberlake says the commander is a red coat. She's so screwed. It's only a little bit red. They're fine. It's Sundown says that was my first time buying Timberlake. Have the rest. Thanks for what you do. You're very welcome. And if it's any YouTube ones, I can't click on it because the game might crash. So we'll do that later. Oh, Diploma, where did you get your thing?
I can't believe he keeps this around. Don't even know where mine is.
Jara Ryde.
J.
Last
Jadison.
time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid expanse.
It's good to see you again,
8,
Captain.
actually.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. The only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare.
This is fine.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need
Get
any
me
pomp and
pictures of
circumstance.
Space Spider-Man.
You've been here all of 5 minutes, and already you're trying
This
to
is
make
what
us
Only
more
Man ended
efficient.
up doing after the end of Series 1 of
I like it.
Invincible.
As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months.
Yep, I've heard that.
The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
I don't know the details. Tell me.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained, probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind telling you. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career? Right there. Within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
Trigger one.
We all know the risks when we sign up. There are no guarantees.
Play the Starfleet role.
As
She's
much
pure
as we
Starfleet.
tell ourselves otherwise.
True. But as captain, my job is to mitigate and manage the risks as much as possible. And that's where I failed. In my defense, I will say I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me.
Ooh.
There was a lot of pushback from my former XO. And I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission.
Okay.
Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
That's how Starfleet works.
This is your ship, and you are the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever you say, goes.
That's the kind of support I'm looking for. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least, I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority.
Ooh.
Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. 2 previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
So where we're going?
Atari.
Exactly.
Oh, some scientist
Very
is
nearly
fucking
the
up on
precise
Hatari.
location where we're headed.
I've seen Star
I
Trek before.
imagine the interference will be exponentially greater.
That was
But the
dumb.
diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
So basically, we're being sent into the eye of a storm, more powerful than anything on record.
Well, yes. But we're taking every precaution. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure.
I like him.
When
He's a
that
good
might
captain.
happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
Thank you. But I feel like I still have so much to learn.
You'll have plenty of opportunity. And if you're willing to put in the work, I'll do everything in my power to help you along the way. Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
Yeah, this is great. Nothing's exploded yet. Just gotta wander around a cool starship, doing Star Trek things. Someone finally worked out what Star Trek is, and it's not exploding. I mean, things will explode eventually, but you know, that's Star Trek too. Captain on bridge. Let me stood up. It's a nice bridge. I like the big wall panel.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in
Yeah,
the business.
he looks like a
One
helmsman.
of.
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
And a Besiege
Pleasure
as
to meet
well.
you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Good eyebrow.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time,
Okay, cool. Fan.
and I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
If anything, the honor is mine.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
I don't know what to say. That's incredibly flattering, thank you.
I hope someday I can follow in your footsteps.
I'm sure you will.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont.
Hey, Emma.
Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Let's fucking go! Oh, I gotta say, I really hope this is like 3 hours of good stuff next. Oh, that's horrifying. Ooh.
Tactical holodias. Just like they've got on the Excelsior.
Ooh, fancy shit that is. So how you Captain Helm?
The Helm. The Resolute is a refitted Centaur class.
It's a Centaur class.
Meaning it's capable of quick maneuvers. Can't wait to see what she can do.
What we got here? What we got here? We got more Helm. The one we don't talk about, who didn't get introduced. Classic Star Trek role.
Science station. The Resolute is a science vessel, primarily. Might explain Commander Westbrook's attitude. I'll have to speak with him later.
He's a synth. Here's Matilda. Oh, that was horrible. Bogey dripped right down my arm. Oh, disgusting thing, you. Okay, there's another dog coming over to look. Is this tactical one a little bit too tall for you? It looks beautiful, but like you need You need a little stepladder or something.
Tactical station.
That's way too high.
A diplomatic mission won't require we use our weapons much. But if it comes to that, we'll be ready.
What's this station that nobody would care about works at? Oh, you got the cool cyberpunk haircut and everything. This is just, yeah, decryption and command codes. Oh, there's the command codes. There we go. Command code 45.465. Well, that's good to know. Ooh, Master Systems display.
So many decks. Full of crew that are now my responsibility.
NCC 92317. The U.S. Resolute. So, comms?
Communications. Keeps us in contact internally and with other vessels.
Where's the black construction paper on the plexiglass? Well, there's your fucking obscure as shit TNG reference. I don't want to sit in the command chair, but anyway, let's begin command and hope nothing bad happens. Come on, 3 hours slice of life.
Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm.
Alright.
We just need your go-ahead.
Cool.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field, now.
Entering maintenance mode.
Ship just explodes.
Condition blue.
Make sure we put that back on before we leave. Damn, what's
The
your...
storm is getting worse.
What's your go catchphrase? Let's fucking go.
That emitter.
I had to write one for Paradox. Someone in here really liked nacelles who made this game, and you know what?
Every time
They're
we're out
right
here,
to.
I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
I agree.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. Sometimes it feels like we're just part of the machinery.
Yeah, they could probably just
Don't you want more
AI
than that?
replicate everything. Just get hologram people
I mean,
in there.
Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine.
Yeah, I like that. It's a, good
massive,
machine.
massive machine.
Yeah. Of course I do.
This guy fucking loves stuff like.
Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before.
This guy's gonna be really
Just because
disappointed
I'm
with
cranking a
Starfield.
hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be.
Oh, crank a hyperspanner up your Jeffries tube. Sorry, somebody had to say it.
Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the SIF emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
And don't fuck it up, because this is the structural integrity of the ship. It's a good thing we keep it on the outside. I like having to open all the little things. Oh, look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. Ooh, calibration tool.
Beginning recalibration.
Tune nodes. Yep, I'm reading. Turn you to the circle. Okay, move tool. Tune the nodes. Got it. Tune. Oh, it's a good circling thing. Oh, got worse. Oh, that way. I did it. I'm a hero.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
I've sent nudes. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, the other way! Look the other way!
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
Ah, so you want to be a Vulcan.
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out.
Same rank. You think
Better
I
than
said that's
just
impressive.
about anyone.
So you're useful.
What a very impressive list of credentials.
Yes. Passive aggressiveness.
This is a research and discovery ship, first and foremost. Now with a former tactical officer as its new first officer. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
I punch you in the face.
You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario.
Passive aggressive, passive aggressive,
But
passive aggressive.
not outside the realm of possibility.
That's very kind of you to be concerned about my well-being. But you don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Well, I wouldn't say I was.
You've run out of food,
just
mate.
Curious, that's all.
Shut your tits is what I'm trying to say.
Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill.
He had a massive cock
He
as
was
well.
loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
Well, I can never fill
I
those
can
shoes.
only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
I don't think I could ever replace Commander Sutherland. And it would be a mistake to even try.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure.
Flashing red
Just
light?
a moment.
Oh, that's not good. No, this is good.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Oh, shit! Oh, I'm gonna watch Kirk ride a horse!
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy. Like a tsunami.
I'm reading power
Red alert.
abnormality.
Red alert.
Aye.
Which one makes you push the shields up? So guys on the hull should be fine. Let's get the structure integrity field back on.
Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
We need to get those guys.
Sensor visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
Okay, direct deflector pulse. I'm gonna listen to the science
Why
guy,
we need to send
not the
power
person
to
on
our
the guns.
shields.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good. Send the pulse on my command.
And fire!
Now.
Oh, was I supposed to fit that? Oh, I had to at a certain time. Piss! No! No! I didn't know there was gonna be a green thing. I just had to push a button.
Commander
Do it
Westbrook,
again.
use the deflector dish.
Already working on it.
So that didn't happen.
Displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good. Send the pulse on my command.
That's how long I'd be good at Starfleet for. Oh, sorry, I didn't know this was like I had to wait for a thing. Boop.
Now.
There we go.
We got it. This is it.
All hands, brace for impact.
Especially you on the actual edge of the thing. Ah, I think we've padded those walls.
What happened?
Whoop, go ahead, this thing.
Experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Can do, Scooby-Doo. What is a Scooby-Doo?
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Not currently, but I'm working on it. Yep.
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
And then that little bit there. Interlock 1. Go, go, come on!
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Hey, I'm good at signal routing. I think. I'm gonna put this one in here and see what happens. I might put that one, orange one in that one. Yeah, I'll put the orange one in there as well. Fuck it. Yeah, oh, that's probably fine. That's sciencey enough for me.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
Oh.
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
That seems like a terrible idea, but okay. Oh. And... Pew! Oh, it's a sound! It's a good sound.
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but, you know.
Well, from the perspective of the ship, I think that's a fine thing. Because you're facing a clear path. Oh, hell yeah, let's fucking go! Star Trek! Star Trek! Sound in space. You can hear it going through your suit. Hey, save some for me. Oh, don't save that many for me. This bit seems woefully, wonderfully unnecessary. But I'm enjoying it. I've got to play Forge Elite. This sound makes me want to play Forge Elite Force. Pop. The big boy. You not going to shoot those ones? He has a really wonky phaser. Look where he's pointing. Then look where it shoots. Right off to the side. Must be early morning. Yeah, kill those side scopes with your laser pistol. Doing it. Oh, let's go back to the ship. It's so pretty.
We're at the regulator. Opening the access panel.
Now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine.
Alright.
It must work efficiently.
It's already been destroyed once. It's fine. Yep. And yep. What to do? What to do?
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Okay. Grab control, adjust control. Oh, we're lining up some shit. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
I didn't seem that balanced.
Almost done. Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, Chobot can...
Uh-oh. Matilda, not right now, darling. We stop it. It's coming apart. Ow. Ooh. Structure integrity, structure integrity, structure integrity. Tag your telly. Oh my fucking god. Everyone alright aboard that ship? Watch out, lads. Uh-oh. Shields up. We had some shields.
Get down! Diaz to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp. We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release this ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Yeah, talk to the fucking starbase.
Through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
We're exploring options.
The docking clamp isn't functioning. We're exploring our options.
The option is to detonate the emergency release.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull.
Yes!
Which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And
But
repel
also-
the engineering crew
Yeah.
right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order.
It's not that simple.
Jara?
It's not that simple.
All due respect, sir, it's a more complex situation than when you
Jara,
disembarked.
I need you to do the right thing. We can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
I'm gonna listen to the science bitch.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, guess what? My ship now, bitch!
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
Hope that tether's not magnetic.
8,
Shit!
7,
Shit!
6,
Shit!
5,
Ah!
4,
Ah!
3,
Ah!
2,
Did it!
1.
Fuck!
Mark!
He's just like...
Grab my hand.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Yep. Yep. Go, 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 go. Come on. Do it for the science bitch. We really did not get the CPS lines right. Uh-oh. Whoop, go, bad. Why is it so strong? There we go. Ooh, slippy, bouncy movie. There we go. Yeah, about time. Yep. Oh, more laser beam time. Oh.
Look out!
No! Yeah, crap. Whew.
I got you.
Sorry. Why was there an air whoosh in
Teddy Officer
space?
Edselar's hurt and unconscious.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc to approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edselar there to access the interior.
Can do. Let's go.
Roger that. Going there now.
Oh, hey, it's fine. It's all fine. Just gonna ignore that. Pretend that didn't happen.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Oh, she's fine. Uh-oh. You might have to shoot some stuff. Yep. Jab.
You go first.
What?
Let me save your neck this time.
Just get fucking down there! Where's the throw the bitch down there
Have to
option?
fight me on this.
You first.
Not on your life.
Push it down there.
Let's not let it come down to that.
Ah, crap. Lift it! Lift it! Lift it! Yeah! I got it! No! So I'm gonna just fucking jump you up. It's one discovery point! They've earned one discovery point.
We made it.
They're safe, bringing the Sith fully online.
I mean, one of them did get a little bit fried. Oh, now he's Space Hulk. Oh no, well, as long as he's not Red Hulk. Yeah, so fun fact, starships are just held together with, like, invisible science magic. The price of duty. Yeah, duty. That's a Jeffrey's tube, alright.
Nilly.
I'm good. Help me with him.
This is amazing, this game, I'm just saying.
Let's get this off.
Oof.
Medical. Got one wounded at my location. Carter. You don't look so good.
Yeah, she jammed the fucking thing open, I don't know why.
You gotta be more careful. I just got here. I'm not ready to see you two get blown to space dust just yet. Now let's get you down to sickbay.
Great.
It's fine, he only got a little radiation to the face. Yeah!
Status report.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal
Repair
levels.
crew.
The SIF is back up.
The one you didn't know.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermot?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimized damage to the Resolute. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear. Send updates to my ready room.
I think we're gonna have
Commander
to have
Rydick,
yeah.
with me.
We're gonna have the discussion now. Time for a good old-fashioned Starfleet Captain Cheer-out. Yep, Microhex, that's coming. So yeah, I said I would disobey your orders, and then 1 minute later I did. But you didn't know the story.
You disobeyed my orders.
You didn't know the story, so fuck you. It was the right decision.
Well,
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the information
you
I had.
disobeyed my orders. And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the starbase staff as well.
And my mother,
That's going
who
to
was
get
on
around.
Zoom at the time.
My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge
Well,
to lower decks.
you didn't have the facts.
Maybe I shouldn't have disobeyed a direct order. But you were wrong. You weren't on board, and you didn't have all the information. So I made the right decision for the ship. If you're worried about your credibility, put your ego aside and trust your crew. Trust me.
Fucking
You might have won some
return
fans
that
on
with
the
some
bridge
fuss.
for that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit. I guess we all are. And, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either.
Yes, you would. You would have blown it
I don't
up.
really know if you weren't in those shoes.
You made that call.
So, let's just boil it down to you did what you had to.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden of command as well as you do.
I'm sure you will, someday.
I'm gonna have to put a fucking hole in this guy's head at some point, but that's fine.
Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermot, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and we'll set out for Hotari.
Yes, sir.
Hooray! You are in the moment. Chance not a fan of the captain then? All I ask is a tall ship. Sorry, I can't hear the music. Ah.
All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Alright, that's racist.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
It's racist as well. Hashtag not my captain.
Captain on the bridge.
Hashtag not my captain.
Sit, everyone.
Please.
You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
Oh, look at that beautiful ship. Oh, Cultaholic just raided. Hello, Cultaholic. This isn't wrestling. This is Star Trek, which is space wrestling. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're off on our mission. After several major refits, and I had to shoot some science ghosts, but this surprise did not be unlocked by flying the clamps. Go around the pylons, go around the pylons. I love it when you go around the pylons.
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system.
I have a Centaur class ship
Prepare to
up
go
there,
to
and I kind of
orbit.
want to get it over.
Aye, Captain. You know what? You take this one.
Alright, let's go.
Me?
Engage, do it, make way. I'm gonna go for the classic.
Engage.
Big fan of the Nokia N-Gage. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, camera's lost.
Simple, but effective.
Thank you, so am I. I'm gonna sit on that bit.
Whoa. Careful.
Thank you. I'm fine. Really,
Space Diabetes is acting up.
You don't look fine.
Ooh, oh, my landmine fingering is saying that That ran out really quickly.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
Oh, shit.
Commander, help me get her inside.
Probably should have checked that a little bit. Oh, Pip-Boy! Thank you. Oh, I'm getting the science juice glued into me.
Well, that was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on him, but he'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your duridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can
She was
think
at
of.
98% when she boarded.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer.
Dr. Duval.
To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're
rare. I know.
I was going to say special.
Ah.
Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It's who I am.
I know what it means. And I know the responsibility that comes with it. But I can't be anything more than who I am. And if someone has a problem with that, or expects something else, then that's their problem, not mine.
That's exactly right. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks.
Me neither.
Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. The major innovation. Something he can put his name on. The more the time passes and the further out of reach it gets, the more risk he'll be willing to take.
I hear you. But that's my job, isn't it? To make
Yeah,
sure
we're doing a
that doesn't
mutiny.
happen. And we don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Which is exactly why I'm so glad you're here. We need you now more than ever. And I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge. It took guts to defy a direct order.
Yeah, fuck it.
I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structure's almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of Duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
Can do, Scooby-Doo.
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
Oh, I feel fine again. My brow's doing that thing. Excuse me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be lurking outside of sickbay.
That's all right, my love.
I didn't want to intrude, so it felt more appropriate to wait out here. We were all worried about you. Or I should say I was.
Yay! I've turned him
I
around.
wasn't sure what was happening at first. But then I realized it was your condition.
I don't want anyone to worry about me. I'm gonna be just fine. This is part of who I am, but I've never let it define me.
I get that now. And I promise I'll try not to let being such a jerk define me either.
Oh.
You trusted my
Character
intuition
development.
earlier, with the deflector pulse. I felt I should thank you for that.
Well, thank you for coming. Even though you didn't have to.
I wanted to.
I like science, bitch.
Now, Carter.
Rat scuff, rat
the
scuff, rat
missions that
scuff.
gave you that burn are quite unusual, like everything else that goes with this storm.
Cool.
That's a combination of hyronolin and lectrazine to counter the radiation effects. That should help speed your healing. She's come by a couple of times to see you already. Be brief.
Just a handy.
It's good to see you awake again. I was starting to get worried. Not that you aren't in good hands with Dr. Duvall. You did take one hell of a shot, though.
I hear you've been checking in on me. Thanks for that.
One of the benefits of working a security rotation. Lots of opportunities to walk by sickbay and stop in. Millie was looking in on you too, by the way. But since it's just us right now, I had a chance to think about this while I was away. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
You did something right.
Leaving it unsaid.
Wait, are you angry at me or something?
Oh, no, not that. I'm sorry. I'm probably making too big of a deal here. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time.
Yeah.
But I got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us.
Oh.
Than just being friends.
Oh, this is surprising. This is surprising.
Carter?
This is all kind of unexpected.
I didn't expect this either. But here we are. And I didn't want to ignore it. I just figured I'd steer right into it. Well, what do you think?
I have no idea what you're miming at me right now, Rebecca. I'm trying to do a conversation. What is happening? What are you doing?
You can do that too.
Oh my god, wait. Well, I'm not sure I feel. We're best friends. Rebecca, what do I do? Do I like this person or not? I like you too. I've gone for it.
I like you too, Miranda.
I want more happiness in space. What?
Okay.
No, just a
That's,
joke.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
Sorry to interrupt, but the patient needs
She needs to
rest
dilate right away, it's fine.
if he wants to get back to his old self.
Of course. I'll see you again soon.
Touch. Bzz. Oh, they're both prefects as well. Ah. She only wants him now because that radiation has absolutely eliminated his balls. He has no sperm left. Never will have again. That's fine. Fast adrift.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside Atari space.
Helm, bring us out of warp.
Dropping to impulse.
Oh, that's some rocks.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
Bonk.
Integrity holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Boop, 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 boop. Yep, I'll spin this little thing there. That'll do it.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Ooh.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering. Losing.
I can't get it any clearer.
Bonk.
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
I've got the one eye. It's fine.
I'm sure.
USS Excelsior! Oh
Come on,
shit!
Diaz.
It's from the Excelsior.
First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Should have been working here for 1,000 years. There it is. Done. Shuttlecock bracing that. Mind that rock. Mind that rock. Mind that rock.
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it.
Hey you. Get the fuck out of here. Let's probably worry about that one first. There we go. Wibbly wobbly 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 wobbly. And then we're fine. Probably should have done that bit first. Rip, rap, fuck. I know.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it.
On it. Okay, asteroid. Up, 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 up. Shuttle. Up, 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 up. Intercept course. Why did I have to plot it? Why couldn't the helm do it? What am I doing right now? Okay.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
Yow!
Whoa. Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Thank you. Alright. Refocus the tractor beam. That's a bit far. Slow that down. Thought their inertial dampers are working. Down smooth. I am not fish.
On board.
I'm just nicely
Good job.
drunk.
We're on our way down to meet them.
Prince of the Planet Buzz. Oh, it's a boy!
Terra firma, so to speak.
Ambassador Spock.
Oh, shit. Salute! How do I salute? Let's go and say hello to Ambassador Spock. Nobody wants to talk to him. We've got off the ship with him.
The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
That's a good likeness. Like the voice impression, that is spot on. You okay? Welcome aboard. Sorry for the rough landing. Yeah, welcome aboard.
Well, let me be the first to say, welcome to the Resolute, Ambassador.
Thank you, Petty Officer...
Carter? Carter Diaz. Sir.
I am pleased to meet you, Petty Officer Carter Diaz. It appears I have you to thank for my safe arrival. Your assistance arrived not a moment too soon, if I may say so.
Well, it wasn't all me. I got some help from upstairs.
A bombastic approach to clearing debris. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
It's probably the storm. I can't speculate. It's the sun.
Well, this storm is one of the strangest phenomena
That's what he's doing.
we've ever encountered. It's disrupted other systems. Who knows what it might do to a warp drive?
Yes, it would seem further investigation is called for.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer Diaz. Thank you.
Ambassador Spock.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it.
Did you bring me Spider-Man? I bought a ship in for loading warp drives don't work. A provocation to war! Holy shit, here we go. Excuse me, fucking hell. Good.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff.
Hello, Ambassador Spock.
It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
Let's focus on the future.
We're all curious about the future, Ambassador. Specifically, what exactly are we getting involved in here?
We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour.
Ooh,
Elydia and Hotari. The Elydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Elydians have shared a mining operation there. The Elydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Elydians from their system.
Oh. What have they done that for?
That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have they retaliated?
Have the Elydians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. they were open to a Federation presence. But it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Elydian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing.
But they'll still be exploited.
Peace is our objective, after all.
We can call it profitable or mutually beneficial, but at the end of the day, the Hotari are still being exploited for their own resources.
True peace is not merely the absence of war.
Oh, that's a Spock thing to say.
This conflict will surely come again.
Neither the Elydians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Elydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
The Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
So we're not going to be trusted here at all.
That means the Hotari have no reason to trust us.
I wouldn't go that far, Commander.
We are completely neutral in this matter, on neither one side nor the other. Any suggestion otherwise would compromise our position.
But we
Given
get
the
stuff from
Federation's
them.
involvement in the Elydium dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels, and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Elydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
If it's keeping the two sides talking instead of shooting at each other, that actually helps us negotiate a peace.
And we'll
Unless
take
the Hotari
advantage of
doing
that
it.
as long as it works in our favor.
And when it doesn't?
All the more reason to learn as much about it as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught unprepared, should the energy anomaly continue to fluctuate. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
Okay, bye.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Go get Dr. Spock.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions.
Oh, Spock's a naughty boy.
Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly goes her own way.
All right.
That helps in this case.
I'm definitely not a diplomat.
Unconventional, but I'm not opposed to it.
With all due respect, Ambassador, I'm not a trained diplomat.
That's exactly what we're going to leverage.
I began my time in Starfleet as a science officer, not as an ambassador. We must be adaptable in the line of duty.
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Interesting. Why the first officer of the Federation ship not really representative of the Federation? They're not there in an official capacity, so those two are there to meet and to talk in a prepared way, but the rest of us are just sort of there. Navigational complexities. What up, Trill?
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him.
Good use of transubstantiated.
Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
When you look at it logically, yes, it is just a shuttle. No different than any of the others.
There is plenty that is different about it, and that is what you are to investigate. But please limit your findings to observable scientific phenomena.
We'll try to restrain ourselves.
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
It seems like he's warming up to us.
Neutral as fuck. Yeah, that's fine with the Vulcan.
Even Chobok has to look at that face and know you've earned some real respect. And I have to admit that I owe you one. You were right to make me go first. I don't know what I was thinking.
Hey, you don't have me shit, mate.
You've pulled me out of trouble how many times? Call it even.
Okay. At the very least, maybe I can track down that bottle of Saurian brandy you're still on the hook for. But first, we have work to do.
Let's track one of the shit out stuff.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
Boop, boop. So, yes, I'm just going to quickly just do the sign of the cross, which is important in the Federation. There we go. And, oh, it's just got to dislocate this arm again. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the good stuff. Alright, diagnostics. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. In diagnostic. Boop. Okay. I think it's okay.
Oh. I know about your talk with Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later, I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms.
That's okay.
You really don't believe in me, huh?
It's not you. Or her. Just running the numbers, and things don't work out more often than they do.
Yeah, but
I like my friends, and I like our group. I don't want to lose that.
Well, tough. It's not about you. Fuck you.
Is that thing done?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
Hang on, let me just finger it. There we go. Okay, so the ship went over here.
Here.
And then
They
it
were
went
only
bang.
about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
No, let's find out. There it is.
Subspace variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Where's space?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
And yep, fuck you. There it is.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
Bing.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And they're
And look,
lost.
there's another warp system alert.
Huh?
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other.
I'll
Not
do that array.
overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
I'll check the navigation array.
Border warp coils, you know. Hey, a tricorder record and analyze data. Looking through it, reveal the unseen. X to equip to holster your tricorder. T to scan glowing objects. You must be close to some objects to scan them. Okay. And then, yep. Oh, that's fun. Hang on, what are you made out of? Oh. You're not reading as a biological life form. Should I be worried about that? Oh well. Let's go have a look at the front bit. Probably should do that from the inside, shouldn't I? Ignore me, I'm a fool. Oh wait, hang on, can I get inside? Hello. One inside, please. Push the button, make it open. Oop. Get those eyes back in your head, sir. Can't go around that way. God damn it! Yellow eyes. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck. Hey, which bit's the navigation array? I don't know these Celsius types. I can see it through the thing, but that's boring, isn't it? Oh, I was going to try and go outside. Some objects you scan will activate a deep scan. During a deep scan, use LB and RB to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. Mode indicates on the tricorder blink if there's an object to find in that mode. When you've scanned all objects in the frame, it will change colour. Okay. Oh. Oh, I was just walking around. It made me walk around for a second then. There's one. Accidentally a circuit span the subspace array are functioning normally. In radiation scan mode. Chemical scan mode. Ooh. Subspace sensor array monitors the gradient transitions between normal space and subspace while the vessel is traveling at warp speeds. No physical damage detected. The shuttle subspace check available to backscan interference with systems. Cool. Well, biological scan mode. Nope. We found that one. We're done. We found nothing. It's all fine.
The navigation array checks out, so it must be a coil.
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
What up, bitch? Hey.
Hey.
The U.S.S. I can scan you now.
I'm not here.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
Ah, he's got time for you, baby.
Come on, I'm never too busy to make time for you.
That's not true.
No. But I am glad you came by.
No, that's more accurate.
I gotta be precise with you, huh?
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
Oh, shit.
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Yeah.
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole, steam engines were the warp drives of their day part. Catch y'all later.
You don't want to miss your train.
Anyway, some of the guys are going to go run a train on me. See you later. The future.
Not gonna lie, I'd rather not
Oh,
leave
kiss!
now.
Kiss! 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 Ah, that broke like 3 violations. I think it's
That
fine.
was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Save some of that for when I get back.
You've got a deal.
Must keep these 2 alive.
Be seeing you.
Oh, she's definitely gonna die. That ship's just gonna explode off screen. She's gonna be affected with the Icky Green Science Lighting too. No!
Diaz. If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go.
I just need to scan myself for cooties.
All right, where were we?
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
I love that heartbeat of the ship.
Now.
Okay. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. Ooh, crash.
Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Listen. Sorry, you plugged the fatally broken nav computer directly in the ship. No, they plugged it into the most important place of the ship, next to the engine. Which is definitely better.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure returned non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
It's much smaller.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
And...
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2. 1.3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
Oh, I'm not using warp. Alright, that's a cool looking ship. I like the purple. Purple neon's in this year. Meanwhile, in this Avatar place, seat of power.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you've come. My name is Tyler Saltaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours. And this is Commander Jara Rydek, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illidians.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
Well, don't say that. No, you can't.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation, the reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Oh, he seen me. Fuck, run, run! I think these are the
Let's hope
Elderons.
this is the last time we ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Yeah, I'd guess that as well.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
Let's keep an open mind, Captain.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
I like the danglies. I mean, they piss me off. Show difference. Show strength. Strength. I think they'd like it. Like different. Oh, fuck! It's fine.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen,
Evaluate.
but recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war!
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Shut up.
Was there something you wanted to say,
Oh
Captain?
my god, this guy's the worst.
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Just you did bickering about mining rights is peak Star Trek. It is the Ninja Monkey, I'm so in. I have no idea what I'm going to say. I hope there's an offer for just like, what the?
Now then, one should know their place. What you might be somewhere else is not what you are here. Which is standing before a queen. And a queen deserves respect. A bow is not too much to ask. Is Hotari Prime, heart of the Hotari system.
My apologies.
My apologies, Your Majesty. I meant no disrespect.
Better.
Keeping everything peaceful.
You are Kobliad. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians.
Oh, of course it was the fucking
Your
Cardies.
injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Alidians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Alidians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
Can't say clear that. I would right the wrong. I would seek peace. I would right the wrong. I'm trying to get on their side. Fuck
If
it.
the opportunity presented itself, and I wish that it had, more than you can know, then I would right the wrong without hesitation. For the sake of the Kobliad, we suffered enough.
Of course you would. It would be foolish to do otherwise. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
Dilithium is effective.
It's possible the Federation has an interest in both peace and securing a steady source of dilithium. One does not preclude or prevent the other. But that's just my personal opinion.
Given the Federation has done business with the Alidians for decades, I would agree. It's entirely possible.
I'm not bullshitting.
If not highly likely.
She's queen. She's smart.
What they haven't said, but
Hey,
cannot deny,
neutral
is a
about it.
simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Alidian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies!
Oh, shit.
The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Alidians?
This is a big question. Oh god, I can only pick one.
Only be one or the other.
I mean, it's the
Not
Hotari.
both.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
The mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred.
I may have started a war.
Take back our mines by any means necessary.
And you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Spock.
Yours
Jesus.
as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I suppose there is some sense to that.
Spock's kicking your ass out. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I hope we meet again.
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
It's been a pleasure, Commander Rydek.
I mean, I did what you told me to do. Get on the side of one of them. Don't play the Federation thing. Ah, fuck that guy, he's a racist.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Speak members of each faction. Can do. Are you a member of this faction? Who the fuck are you? Alright. Can't talk to that guy. He's got a cool gun though. Yeah. The people who live on the moon for their own right to the mines, not the people who own the mining equipment. I mean... Hey, how's it going?
Such rough terrain. No wonder the Hotari are so tough.
Okay, good talking. I'll talk to Lizelle first.
Commander Rydek, I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
Yeah, you can thank Ambassador Spock.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Ambassador Spock. No one is more invested in negotiating a peaceful settlement to this conflict than he is.
I'm so glad. We need his help before the situation escalates further than it already has. It's been very trying. For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down. Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now, they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
I get the sense you don't exactly trust them.
They're miners, not diplomats. I don't trust their instincts, which are leading us to war. My fear has been that the Illidians will launch an attack and crush us. You've seen their starship, no doubt.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Because of what happened in the mines. Is it Galvin they're afraid of?
It's entirely possible. But I don't know for sure. Whatever Galvin is doing in those mines is turning everything upside down. But no one knows exactly what's happening.
Who's causing this ion storm?
Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
Are you sure of this?
It's been the talk of the palace since the day of the revolt.
How can we know?
Hey, the masquerade ball's about to start.
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Good bit of Starfleet in.
I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to our meeting again.
Alright, let's talk to this arsehole. Not them arseholes yet, this arsehole. Actually, wait, let's go and piss in the fountain. Is this a toilet? Can I use this as a toilet?
Soothing.
I'm glad I did that. I like that it was appreciate the water as well. Hey, Sidron.
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari. I knew the Federation would see through the Illidians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
Sit with this guy for a while.
The
Fire
Hotari
him up.
have suffered enough
Try and get some
at the
stuff.
hands of the Illidians.
I couldn't agree more.
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Illidians.
Not seized. Reclaimed. And restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive. Before the Illidians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Did you have help?
Did you have help from someone else?
Hotari stands alone against the Illidian forces. We don't need help from anyone. They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome. Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship.
Yeah.
Ready to contend with anything the Illidians might have in store.
Yeah.
Or is that not true?
It's a science vessel.
Maybe I misjudged it.
It wasn't designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
You can't go, oh, well, attack.
Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
I needed to not let him think it was,
Sorry, I couldn't help but notice you were speaking with the Hotari this whole time.
Well, that was the order.
I figured in the interest of fairness, I should offer another perspective.
Of course.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So, why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Illidian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
We remain neutral.
We are and will remain completely neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution to this conflict.
As is ours. Of course, the question is, at what price? Major Salit Arminta, Special Attaché, Illidian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Thanks, Dick Nose.
I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient anomaly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's shit going on here.
That was what we were told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
You sound skeptical.
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mines? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm.
Yeah, some sci-fi's going on here.
I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You said they're primitive, though.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
I get it. The miners use the science rock to make space go bad. I mean, yeah, that is what I think has happened here. I just go. Like, it's too much for me. Sorry, it's too much. I can't. It's too scary. Alright, fuck it. We'll get back in there. Ooh, that's a nice. Oh, that was a scary face. The fuck? Hey, there's the moon. Hey, moon. Oh.
That must be Tau. The place it all started.
Alright. So something in the mines can cause arm storms. That's what I'm thinking. Whoop whoop! That guy's here!
Well,
whoop whoop! This guy's here!
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Illydians stormed out.
Oops.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
Yep, they were. Go do some scanning. Meanwhile, back at Everything's Gone Wrong HQ.
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Done.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
Warp failed. I wonder if the warp failed.
It is evident that presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it, or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
I'm gonna guess might be the storm.
We need to know more.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But could it still be causing this interference with warp travel?
We must follow sound investigatory principles. Do not let an assumed conclusion drive your analysis.
Sometimes we need a little inspired thinking, Mr. Chovak. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clearer picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship.
They weren't subspace probes.
I'll prep a shuttle.
They were magic ones. Not of the magic kind. The scientific method! It's quite an awkward shuttle bay they got there. You think they just angle it in some way? Coming for landing. Hope you don't have a long ship, because we can't take that.
I'm setting up a waypoint at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
Oh my god, I gotta fly a shuffle! Okay, fly forwards, fly backwards, turn, strafe. Storm push your shell around. Stay focused to maintain your course. Okay. Oh, here we go. Slight dodge that. Yeah, let's dodge that. Heading towards the waypoint. All these rocks. It's all fine.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. We are standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And, Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
It's pronounced Pashon.
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
He's alright. Yeah, he's not so bad. I don't take it personally. He's a Vulcan.
I just don't take it personally. At least I try not to.
That's a very mature answer. Shows a positive attitude on your part. Remind me of it when I start complaining to you about the ship's new first officer.
Doing a fly, doing a fly, doing a backflip. Nearly. It's fine. I tried a backflip. Doing that maneuver that got, like, a little bit fucked up. This feels like it's completely in the way. Can I strafe down? Oh, I strafed down. Okay. Follow me. Found the waypoint.
This is far enough.
Transporting the first probe into position.
Transporting the first probe into position.
She did say his line. Yes, a probe.
Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Alright, science bitch.
Don't get me wrong. Things are definitely trending up with Commander Rydek. She's put my ideas into action. And she listened to me when your life was on the line out on the hull.
That sounds like a good thing.
It is. But I'm still trying to figure out if she's right for the job. She didn't go through what the rest of us did. Still got chosen to be #1. Can't tell if she was actually siding with me, or if we just fell on the same side.
Yeah, but she's lucky she didn't go through what we did. You can't hold it against her.
Actually, I think I can, even if I shouldn't.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Whoa, that's some magic space.
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
I didn't side with it. I sided with the guy who knew what he was saying.
With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there.
Okay, we'll just crash through this rock, shall we? What are you planning at, mate? Where are you taking me, eh?
Listen, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you're never just one thing.
Okay, I'm an author and YouTuber and streamer
Outside of the big picture.
and chicken rescuer.
Before Rydeck showed up, the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer.
You definitely do not.
What a load of crap.
You're a people person.
If he'd said that about Chovak, sure.
That's a politics.
Is that why you're being so friendly to me? Politics?
That would be clever, but I think you give me more credit than the captain does. You're all right, Diaz. And you've got potential.
Whoa!
You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field.
What the fuck? That was a
Lots
mate.
of good work. And who knows? Solid jack of all departments like
That
you
was me, I
could be
did that.
commander-in-chief of Starfleet one day.
Let's try and add some
Hell,
drama.
Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks.
Did you say Admiral Jellicoe? Boo! Jellicoe, boo! Wait, Admiral Jellicoe, boo!
You know, I'd be the best leader Starfleet ever had. Lower decks always have to fix all the problems command causes. Maybe I just save everybody some steps.
Well, don't forget about us little people when you're running things.
Of course not. You gotta remember where you came from.
Yeah, he likes B. Thanks, science bitch. Might have to give him a new nickname. Alright, approaching the next waypoint. How dare she not be as traumatized as the rest of us? That's like all social media, yeah.
This is close enough. Stop the engine.
This dude calls it X. I'm kidding, it doesn't exist.
Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Ooh. Funkadelic.
There it is again.
I saw it. It seems to be
Funny
direction.
we had edit cameras.
What about the scans? Anything?
But sorry.
Here's the readings in
That's the
relation
red bits
to our
on the
local
front.
space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers. We're gonna have to triangulate the sensors manually.
Okay. There's something. There's another
Got
one.
something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
On it. There's one. There's one.
Hold up. This is coming from the moon.
Fucking called it!
Beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen.
Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people. And now we're getting hit by some warp-killing weapon?
Well,
Look
hopefully...
here. Current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations.
Just
they line up with the
impulse until you got the planet in between you and the moon.
Storm. And this beam, they're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
Oh, shit.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for
Suspicious.
how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This
This is no fluke. Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board.
It's the flux. No, Ian Hitchinson, no.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Elydians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
And the ones that trouble the Elydians do something off. What are Hotari up to?
For all their posturing, every indication is that the Elydians are afraid of the Hotari. They didn't bring their warship as a threat. They brought it because they're scared.
From everything we witnessed, I would say that is highly likely.
That's why I didn't say that this was a warship. I didn't want the Hotari to have any more weapons.
The Hotari representative said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us soon.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
She doesn't like the way Galvin and Sidron have been manipulating the situation. And the Queen. Working with us to go around them isn't the same as betraying her people.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
Unless they changed their minds between when they asked and when we got here.
It doesn't make sense.
That's the thing. It doesn't make sense to bring us here. Tylus said that Galvin and Sidron have restricted access to the mines, even to the Hotari. So they don't want anybody to learn what they've found.
Then calling in the Federation is a funny way of going about it. I don't think the Elydians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Armintas said the revolt defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harness the energy of the storm.
Harness the energy of the storm?
Doing that is beyond even our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
I mean, blowing up in a cell,
civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Elydians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
We need to get in those mines. Need to have a nosy.
Sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. The Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Hello. Oh.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
Go, 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 go!
I found something. I'm sending you a scan.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Got it.
I was on that one. I'm ready for that data.
If we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy, but I have to go.
Good luck. Oh, that tricorder's gonna get thrown back in my face.
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
It was hard to tell.
No, we do have to help her.
We have to help her. Send another shuttle.
We're not doing anything yet. Not until we know more.
I knew we'd shut that down. I just wanted to say it.
Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Let's push that
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the Resolute. But if this came from the mines, then it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Elydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
Yeah!
The Federation would not allow that. We were, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise,
not a fact is proof. We have to defend ourselves. Federation doesn't have to know.
What the Federation doesn't know won't hurt them. If I do it right, nobody will know I was there.
Commander, I'm surprised at you.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. But a mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question. And I will handle the Federation.
Oh, Spock's got fighting words. Is anybody else having a really good time? I'm having a really good time.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back from Hotari.
Containment protocol.
Even better than our probes. So pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
I'll join you and Chovak down in engineering to run another analysis after the briefing.
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly. And I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
But I already pulled.
3, 2, 1.
Yep.
It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to...
Speak it up.
Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No. Nothing like that.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh?
Oh, someone's jealous.
Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I don't know which one it is. What the fuck are you talking about? Show off. Be professional. Be professional.
Okay, I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
Hey, I got the wrong thing though. This is what you said to get a toll. Do, do, do.
Here, I'll help.
Nice. I'll do it.
We've got this.
Thank you.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem.
Glad you didn't
You
explode.
really know everything about these ships, don't you? The tools, the systems. Like a walking Starfleet technical manual.
Not everything.
I wouldn't say everything, but I know my stuff.
I can see that.
Oh.
Come on.
Neutral
Start
response.
pulling chips.
There goes my relationship. Alright. Hope there's not many isolinear chips in here. Yep. Oh shit, it's like 100. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Fuck it! Not bad. I'll drop that one. Oh! Glowy shit.
What's this?
Some kind of crystal formation?
Uh-oh. Ah, woo, 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 woo. Slow down. Woo, lad, woo, lad, woo, lad, woo, lad. Oh, oh, that's bizarrely sensitive for some reason.
Whoa. This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium. It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level. What's it doing in there?
Get the Falcon, 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 get the Falcon. Don't touch it, you fool! Don't pick it up, leave it! I'm not gonna do that. How do I not do that? How do I not pick up the random... I would live in Starfleet, because I'd see something like that, I'd be like, yeah, we should get the engineer. We should definitely, we should talk to the Vulcan. Oh my god, I haven't read any tutors. I'm so into this, but alright. Don't do it, you fool.
Wait. Regulation 364, subsection 9.
Yes!
What?
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before further examination.
Smart!
Retrieve a containment module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue.
Yep.
You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
It does pose a threat.
Well, if it's not natural, then someone might have put it there. It could be a tracking device, some kind of sabotage, or even a bomb.
Yep.
Which is why we need to get it to the containment lab.
Come on.
I can't make an exception. Not even for you.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors.
That's fine.
I'm taking this just as seriously as you are.
Random sci-fi mumbo jumbo
I
crystal.
overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals? Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel.
She knows the exact rule off the top of her head, bro. It's just common sense.
Get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels.
That sounds
We
like me
shouldn't
and
do
me.
this alone.
Alright, fuck it, yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It would be a terrible
idea. If you think you could do it without getting in trouble.
I'll find a way.
Be very careful.
Just bring in loads of ships into a place where we can't do stuff. Terrible idea.
Okay,
Absolutely fucking
stand
awful.
back.
Let's do it! Yep.
Get this to the containment lab. We'll get it set up for you. I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
I think it doesn't
Oh,
explode while teleported.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core.
Yeah, she's got a point. Why don't you teleport the box around the crystal?
Almost forgot.
Can't have that.
Oh, please don't be evil or dead. Or a space
For a
entity.
second, I thought she'd gone cold on you. Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her spooked.
Why? She seems to be handling it a lot better than you
More
do.
than us? Or it's because this is all happening so fast?
It's her job. She's just doing her job.
She usually doesn't scare easy.
Well, of course she's taking it seriously, but that's her job. When she's on duty, she's got to be on the lookout for danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but talking about sending a distress call on her own, that's going too far. Although, you didn't seem to think so.
I just want to see who turns up.
She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her senses.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
This mission has enough complications stacking up.
Bring a Warfleet. Fuck it.
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda too.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Symbols and legends.
Was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security.
Okay, so here's the deal, right? This game is great, and I don't want to stream all of it, but I also don't want to stop playing it. Oh, wait, look, it says all the things that we've done. Oh, shit. Spock. Oh, well, why are you invested? It's so, this is what, right, what I do for a living is I want people to buy cool games, okay? This is a cool game. This is a good Star Trek game. This is a great Star Trek game. And I want to go, look, there's some people who just want to see it being streamed, but, I want it. I want people to buy it. I just seen a few comments and stuff from people being like, okay, I need to stop watching this because I need to go buy it. And that's absolutely... You should totally get it. This is good. This is a good game. It's not even that expensive. It's like £20. It's on like 20% off for launch time. So I believe. This is the dilemma. If I buy it, will you keep playing it? Oh, no, I think I need to... This is the hardest decision, right? This is the hard decision when I do a thing. Because I've noticed I've got like 23 minutes over what I normally stop, but I'm so in. I assume my playthrough would not involve something more fleet. How long is this game? I literally don't know. I've been playing it for what, 2 hours now? It doesn't feel like we're getting near the end. Hang on, let's do some twiddlies and stuff first. Where did we get up to? Alice123! How have you been? Teaching is so exhausted. Not a very active lady. Brackets boob chat. Hello, welcome! Fred Mr. 33 is resubscribed. Startled Octopus was resubscribed for 5 months. Then Holy Nerd is resubscribed, as is IDaz69, Call of the Void, and Marsh Snake. And Honey Hack was resubscribed, said, looks really enjoyable, so are you having to partially watch? I can play it later that knowing what's going to happen. Yeah, you see. 10 hours for the main story. That's pretty fucking good. Taking a 15-minute break to go buy it, then we can keep going. XP Cookies, I was barely listening to the stream, but I was in. If I give you money, you keep playing it. No, damn it, Peter. Give money to the developers who made this game, because this is what we want a Star Trek game to be. God, for so long. So long. Anyway, sorry, just YouTube things that I missed as well. I just want to say that my matey looks so adorable right now, geeking out to this, says Amy Clark. For £20, thank you so much, Amy Clark. Goodness, you've spoilt me this stream. For Amy, we'll do another chapter. All right, how about that? We'll do one more chapter. All right, and then we'll... This is good. This is so good. And Antigona says, I'm a happy duck right now. Same. Absolutely fucking same. Yeah. Just get the developer's money. Can we keep playing since Gen 94? Yeah. This is good. This is really good. I mean, they might completely fuck it up. But up to this point, it's just been like, I'm like, yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. A nice, talky, good time. All right. We'll do one more chapter, and then we'll call it, okay? But you should all go buy it, because this is good. This is good. I'm having a good time. And it's, you know, TNG ended 30 years and a day ago, so that's a reason. But, yeah.
Within the Hotari Palace.
You're definitely going to fuck it up,
She
I know.
believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydick, if you want to take it from here.
Of course.
Also, I need to play this over the next few days, otherwise I'm going to forget all of the plot.
Managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my tricorder. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon, originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match or higher. Select a symbol to further analyze.
Okay. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Rotated, maybe, with the curves? What else have we got going on here? Maybe a bit like that. I don't think it's that. There's something like that. It's a bit like that, but it's kind of squidged. I don't think it's that. That looks kind of fun. I expect to see the Klingons on here. Ooh, lightning-y. Ooh, spacey. There it is! Hey! Klingons, Klingons. And then we're back to the start. Alright, let's scan them all. Wap, 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 wap. I'm going to scan the Klingons next. Is it Klingon in design? No, it's not Klingon in design. That's so silly that that's there. Circle was Iconian. Oh, sweet. Right, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. It might be the flamey boy. Not the flamey boy. So that is the computer's comparison bit. So there's gameplay. I don't think it's that one unless it's a weird variant of that one. Ah, that ain't that shit. That ain't shit. Wop wop. Why does this take so long? That's not that one. Probably not that one. Maybe that one. These thicker bits. Maybe that one. Oh, that's it. I skipped right past the actual one. Dip, 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 dip. You're telling me it was the Klingons?
99.2% match.
Now do me.
Got it.
The Takan Empire?
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Takan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
I've heard of the Takan. Fuck it, let's see what I know.
Actually, I've heard of the Takan.
You have?
Quite impressive, Commander.
Computer, summarize the Enterprise D's discovery of a Takan outpost.
On stardate 41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship.
Oh, the last outpost!
Was only able to escape
right?
After negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Oh, and that bit in Discovery? Have that guy?
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Just tell me about the episode The Last Outpost.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy-draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then-current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
Interesting. I really want somebody to look up if it was The Last Outpost. If that was the episode.
Someone from the Takan Empire's actually
yeah, that's the poor guy who was reading
Or
back
at
the
least
newspaper
once,
in Discovery as well.
16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy-draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of their technology.
It was The Last Outpost.
As I have said,
Series
we're
1,
the most
episode
advanced
5.
civilization in the galaxy.
Right? Yeah. Especially with the Ferengi being that early. Starfleet restrictions.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 6-3.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense considering what happened to the Enterprise D.
Yeah. Oh, the Discovery thing was the Guardian of Forever. Well, I've only seen Discovery once. I've seen TNG like 500 times.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
Delphi Ardu 4 is an M-class planet, a barren rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms.
Ion storms, hello.
The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, but it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
Hotari do have a big advantage. We did it together, minds. Somebody thinks to say. Yeah.
This kind of power in Hotari hands, it could be dangerous. For everyone.
Agreed. Which is why we should find a way to neutralize it if we can.
If it helps. We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau.
That's really fucking useful, yeah.
Use the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
That's Starfield.
We need to know what's down there. What the Hotari are hiding. To better understand what we're up against. And to neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side.
Oh, good.
However,
that's being neutral.
Given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau.
Sounds good to me. I'll probably fuck that up.
You're up to the task. It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I'll assemble the away team.
I'll get the away team in and out. They're in safe hands with me.
Under normal circumstances, that would be the case. Given the sensitive nature of this incursion, I'm afraid you'll have to go it alone.
Ooh.
I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes. Which is why I've chosen you.
Tylus will be essential. You're on those mines.
Tylus will be essential to my success. Not only her knowledge of the mines, but her ability to gain access, particularly now that we know which mine we need to get into.
Make sure she understands the need to keep this covert.
She's not going to want her people to know about this.
Hopefully the mine should be empty, though.
And make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Elydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime. Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
Yeah, let's fucking go science the shit out of stuff. I'm gonna break into a mine. Starship mine. Well, Starship his. He's the captain. But you know what I mean? Lost and found.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Her and the rest of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz to Maris.
No, try again.
Carter Diaz to Miranda Maris.
She actually goes back in time and becomes Maris in Frasier.
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Say honey.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Oh, you might have kissed the corpse.
Miranda Maris
He's fine.
is in the isolinear storage array on deck 5.
I'll go find her.
Good.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Yeah. Gonna go get my bitch back. We like to have fun in the isolinear deck. Hello. Oh shit, this might be the start of a Doctor Who episode. Hello? Miranda, are you in this server?
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Ooh. Computer got. Miranda? I could probably say your name quite loud, but you might have headphones in. Ew, there's isolated ships on the fucking floor there. They're like USB drives, I assume.
Did this?
I just always assume that. Little bits of programming good times. Ooh, ladder. Oh. And it silently. Yep, feel free to end it silently. Do you think a Doctor Who X Star Trek crossover would go well? Yeah, I've read one. Baby girl! Baby girl! Chips on the floor.
What the?
She has a really long password.
Oh, it's just you. I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
Got your gun badge? Expect somebody else?
What's the matter? Were you worried it was gonna be someone else?
I can read the music.
No.
And the green lighting.
I mean, I'm glad it's you. But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
What are you doing?
What exactly were you doing in here? I saw you accessing files, copying them onto that.
This is secure data. It's really not my place to talk about it. Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship. Nothing's gonna happen to me here.
Are you in trouble?
Miranda, you can be honest with me. Are you in some kind of trouble? Commander Westbrook said the crystals you took never made it to the containment lab.
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
That's Captain Sexy Cardinus to you.
Hey, wait up!
Don't call for security, that's her.
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now.
Fucking same, you crazy bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. Just tell Chovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you. Not right now.
Let me help you.
I want to help you, but you're not making it easy.
Then I'll try to make it simple. You don't have to say anything at all.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my way.
Yeah, take your legs out! That's a hell of a push for a fucking 5'4" woman. Uh-oh, been caught.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that. Because I know what it looks like.
She attacked me.
That's ridiculous.
Stabbed me and everything.
I tried to get away with this. She was copying data onto it. I caught her in the act.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me,
I feel like this is another chapter.
We got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Why are you lying?
Look, I wish I was wrong about this. That I was overreacting. More than anything. But I know what I saw. And it's not what she's saying.
I can't believe this.
Well, this relationship
I don't know
isn't
what's
gonna last
going
very
on
long.
here. But I think we need to call it into security.
She is security!
She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record. Miranda, maybe you're feeling out of sorts and we should head to sickbay so the doc can check you out?
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari. I think I should see the doctor.
You two know her? If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first.
I think that's a fucking terrible
what
idea.
I know is this is a security breach.
Stick out a
We should
record.
treat it as such.
Call security!
Just let me go see the doctor.
Call security!
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
This is unbelievable.
My relationship, it's falling apart. I've got 2 smooches and a little bit of fingering behind the shuttle bay of it. There's no CCTV. No, that is a very common problem in TNG. There is no CCTV on any of these ships. Salt vampire! She's a salt vampire, absolutely. What lies beneath? Salt vampire! That's what lies beneath! Okay, bye! I guess I work here now. Okay, I gotta sneak through. No! This is another chapter! No, I am actually gonna stop this game! You've all tricked me into doing many, many chapters! I think Dad's making the right call. She can be like 30 kinds of fucked up. Look, call security, stick with the brig, and then you get medical to visit her in the brig, right? Otherwise she gets a chance to escape. Like, I've played these games. I've seen this shit. Just one more. No. 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 That's so good. She was hypnotized by a VR frisbee. She might have been. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I hope you all had a good time. Newigs and Duff Duffers have resubscribed. That's just bleep bleep bloop. Tim Blake says, NerdQ completes at least, Dad. Potentially. Maybe I'll upload this as a bonus video. Maybe I'll record it and do a bonus video for it. It's because it is good, isn't it? But in the meantime, right, look. You know, what if we all claim to play 100k to at least to continue the end? No. Put my foot down. Everybody go support the game. Right? And then I will finish the rest of this on some form of camera. And we will get to the ending. And I will have that uploaded somewhere. Alright? Okay. Oh, I have to stream it again. I don't fucking know. Dan Peter gave 10 to at least to keep playing and then pretended it was 10,000. Even though the person said 100,000. But Dan, I broke a shit, then you have to wait, I'm afraid. But we will see the I will do this. I will finish this, but I'm gonna have I'm gonna take a break. Maybe there'll be a few more streams. I've got so much work to do. I'll tell you what. I will finish this on a bonus stream, and then we'll do there'll be a VOD of it as well. That's my pitch. I'll add some bonus streams. It might not be this week because it's my final week of editing the book, but yeah. There will be another stream of this. We'll finish this on stream. Actually, there's going to be a fucking Pokemon stream as well. But yeah, it won't be the Friday stream. I'll keep doing that. But I will do bonus streams to complete this game. Because it's really fucking good. But go buy it. Go play it. Anyway. Everyone seemed to really like it. It's good, isn't it? What's a bonus stream? I will stream and I will try and give notice, but I don't know. I should be able to give notice for it. But if not, there will be a VOD that you can watch instead. Anyway, right. Let's go to the end screen. There isn't an end screen. So we're just going to... Oh, hey, best friend. I'm wrapping up the stream.
Oh, that's nice.
The game's really good.
Oh, good.
Like, really good. Everybody wants more. Literally everybody wants more. Everybody's like, finish it. So I'm going to do a bonus stream on it. I said maybe not this week, though, because I'm doing my book. But maybe the week after. We'll do a bonus stream. Oh, yeah. No, I already said there's a Pokemon bonus stream. Okay. Probably this weekend. Wait, you give notice of streams? Yes. I have a stream. It's Friday at 6. It's always just Friday at 6. But yeah. Bonus stream starting now. It's really good.
Good.
It's proper Star Trek. We've had meetings. There's been discussions. I fired phasers, but only at Space Ghosts.
Okay.
In like the opening bit. I don't think there's been any combat. The redhead's gone crazy. That's why we shouldn't let gingers on board.
Is that right?
Yeah. Anyway, and so Rebecca convinced to play more. I said one more chapter, then play 2 more chapters. So, and that's the end screen right now because this thing's on working. Anyway, shall I do a quick raid and then, wrap this shit up? Because it's been good. Apparently, I'm unstable. Oh my goodness, Twitch, you okay? There we go. Raid channel. Who? Following. Is it following I have to click? Why does it just show random fucking people? I don't understand. There's things. There's... who are these people? Oh, is anyone streaming? So, has anybody seen... is it Deep Dip? Deep Dip 2? The Trackmania thing that people are doing at the moment? Is anyone currently streaming that? Oh, that's what I should find. That's what I should find. Because there's for those who don't know, there is a Trackmania like event going on at the moment where someone has made, well, a group of like level design have made a map for, I think we're too old. Oh yes, I'll see if I could. Yes, okay, yeah, we'll raid them. Oh, this is the person I've been watching. Yes. So, hang on, I should follow them on Twitch. It's a Trackmania level. This person is currently 163 hours into trying to beat it once, which is madness, absolute madness. It's just really difficult, and you have to do it all in one go. And it's like this 16-floor climb, and this person is 75% complete. And it is just watching this is just the most stressful fucking thing. So I'm gonna follow them. And then I'm going to refresh this page, and then I'm going to see if I can just do a thingy. But yeah, this is a really ridiculous thingy. Did I wish your twiddlies? Oh yeah! Anyway, good boy! Well done, regardless of whether or not you finish this on the stream, this successfully got me to be excited to watch some Star Trek after never being interested previously. Yes! Star Trek is basically this all the time. It's wonderful, it's the best thing in the world, and I love it so much. That's how I am selling it. Has that actually worked? Yeah, cool. 15,000 people. All right, let's go drop in this ocean. This map is madness, and it is something to behold, and I think you will enjoy it for being something a bit different. But yeah, this has been going on for 163 hours. Anyway, go say hi. I'm going to end this silly stream now. Thanks for... Yeah. It's $16.79 the game on Steam currently, the Star Trek game. Absolutely worth it. Love my two favorite streamers are over each other. I am a very, very new fan. I watched that video they did on the first one, which is a brilliant video. And now, second one. Anyway, let's start rating. Goodbye, everybody! They're on YouTube too, so you can go on YouTube, just search for We're Virtual, but with a W. That's how you spell it. Goodbye!